Welcome back, guys, to Undercover Citizens Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing a FIFA 15 team review, and that is with Bayern Munich. Now, this is not the default formation for Bayern Munich, but this is something I like to run. It was a default formation in FIFA 14. It's a 4-1-4-1, and you switch some guys around. Obviously, you put Philipp Lahm at right back, you have Xabi Alonso at center defensive mid, and I go with Muller and Schweinsteiger as your center mids, and then you bring in certain people off the bench. But we'll go through this team review and start with Neuer, who is 90 overall, best goalkeeper in the game. And here's the goalkeeping stats. They're all dark green. You know, his best is 92 kicking, which is solid, but he has 92 positioning and stuff like that. There's not much to say about Neuer. He's 90 overall. Left back, you have Alaba, who is super young. You know, he's 22. He can play left back, center mid, center defensive mid, or left mid. So he can pretty much play all over the place. In career mode, he's a huge grower, and look at some of these stats. You know, 86 speed, 88 stamina. Strength's a little bit low, but as a left back, he is insane because he has some great crossing attributes. He has great passing attributes, and he has very good tackling attributes. So he can pretty much do it all. He's a lefty. He's great. Go buy him in career mode if you need a left back, or just be Bayern Munich. Now they're center backs. Boateng is the main guy. He can play center back or right back, which is pretty cool. He has long throw-in, so definitely utilize long throw-in. When you're close enough, you can throw it right in and try to get headers. Or a giant throw-in. And look at that, 88 strength, 85 sprint speed. He's like the perfect center back, in my opinion. Now, you want to see some of his other stats, like heading accuracy, which is 83. Marking is 82, which is good. And his tackles are 86 for sliding and 84 for standing tackle. I mean, he is probably one of my favorite center backs in the game. And I would go after him, and everything is possible. I probably won't go after him in some career modes because he's kind of overpowered. The other one is Benicia, the Moroccan, just came over from Roma, and he is very good as well. You know, he has decent sprint speed at 75. He has good strength at 87. You know, good overall numbers as well. You know, heading accuracy still 85, and his tackling is ridiculous with 88 and 86. So these are two amazing center backs along with Neuer. It's pretty much one of the best defenses in the league, especially if you get Philipp Lahm back there at right back, even though he's supposed to play center defensive mid. As you can see here, you can play right back, center mid, or center defensive mid. I like him at the right back just because he makes your team very great. You know, he's not a strong player, and he sometimes get beat by, if you're playing a lot of Real Madrid with Cristiano Ronaldo, but Philipp Lahm will get the job done for you. 92 reactions, 88 stamina. You know, he's going to have great crossing stats. He's going to have great passing stats. And he has great tackling. His slide tackle is 95 and his stand tackle is 88. Put this guy in defense. It'll be great for you. In center defensive mid, the Real Madrid man, Xabi Alonso. You can play center defensive mid or center mid. I put him at center defensive mid in this situation. You also put Javi Martinez here if you want a different type of player. Xabi Alonso, you know, 77 strength. Not that fast like old players, but he's very good vision, great attacking position, stuff like that. And look at all these greens, you know. 92 long pass, 83 ball control, 87 short pass, and his tackling stats are, 70 slide tackle, which isn't the greatest, but 81 stand tackle. So he is more of a Pirlo type player, where you can also come down here. Javi Martinez is hurt, but if you want to get a more defensive player, 87 strength, and you go down to his tackling stats are 88 and 87, so you can put him in there if you really want to. Now, obviously, Franck Ribéry, 88 overall, plays on the left. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. He is great out there. 87 sprint speed, so he's super fast. He has great acceleration. He's going to blow by people. That's pretty much what he's doing, and he's going to cross the ball in for you. And it's a tactic that is pretty much overpowered with Bayern Munich. Now, my center mids are going to be different. I go Bastian Schweinsteiger because he can play center mid or center defensive mid. Now, you can switch things up. Maybe put him at center defensive mid, put Goetze at center mid. But I like to do this, and I'll explain why in a little bit on online play. But yes, he's not the fastest player, which kind of hurts, but his stamina is solid. He has great long shots. Like, he can score from very far away, and he's good at tackling, so he's a beast in the center mid. Then I put Thomas Müller at center mid. Now, he can play cam, he can play striker, he can play left mid, he can play right mid. I put him at the center mid because he's a clinical finisher. He scores crazy goals. He's fast, he has good stamina, he can stay in there, he has good reactions, and he can score. And I like him on the field at the same time as Robin Ribéry. And the best player tied with Neuer on the team is Iron Robin, the flopper, the man himself. He's a lefty, so you can actually sometimes, I would switch Robin and Ribéry if I'm just going for crosses. Or you can cut inside with them and score, which is great because they're on their weak foot side, or they're, Robin's a lefty playing on the right, so he can cut inside with his left foot, depending on what you want to do. But Robin is going to be fast. 93 sprint speed, 93 acceleration. He's kind of like Ribéry. They're both fantastic players. They can both score and cross the ball. And Robert Lewandowski, I was a huge fan of Mario Mandzukic. Still a huge fan of Mario Mandzukic. He was a stud for when I played online, and Alex and I did twos. And it's going to be great. Look at this. He has 81 sprint speed. You know, he's very fast. He's strong too. He has almost 80 strength. He has 79, and he can just score. That's all he has to do. His dribbling is high. His finishing is 87. Heading actually 83, so he can still get up there. And yeah, so he is a great striker. He's also 6 foot, so he can get there and score for you. As the subs, these are the subs I want to roll with. You know, Pizarro is, he's a striker. I don't really use him that much, but he's slow, but he's header. He's gonna finish for you. You have Rafinha at right back. He's fast-ish. Just kidding. He's 70 sprint speed. Oh boy, that was fast in that. I've never used him, especially with Lom back there. This is one of my favorite subs on the team. Is Zernan Shaqiri. He's a 22-year-old Swiss. He's short. He's 6'7", but he can play pretty much anywhere in the middle, on the right or the left. I usually bring him in for whoever's tired, Robin or Ribery, when playing online. Mainly because he has 84 sprint speed and he crosses the ball in ridiculously well. I mean, look at these stats. He just comes in. He could be the next Robin or Ribery, I think. They also have Thiago, the Spaniard, who can play all over the center of the field. I've never actually used him that much. I've never done a career mode with them, but he's one of the best younger players in the game. As you can see, he is only 23 years old. Mario Götze, probably the best young player on the team. 22 years old, World Cup hero, scored the game-winning goal. You can start him. A lot of people should start him. He can play instead of Muller or Schweinsteiger. You can, with this team stacked, you can pretty much do whatever you want with them. Look at these stats. He has 79 sprint speed and a lot of dark greens, 90 ball control, 90 dribbling. So he's very good in the middle of the field. You also have Dante, who's one of my favorite players. I don't know why I like Dante so much. I just like to yell at him. Lefty, so he can come in as a sub, and he has decent stats. His tacklings are both pretty high, and he has good strength. And then obviously I looked at Javi Martinez earlier, who's hurt. But so this team, and then your backup goalie I forgot is Jose Reyna, who has good goalkeeping stats. If you want to take a look at them down here, he has 81 diving, he has good handling, good kicking, good positioning, good reflexes, and stuff like that. They also have some other players like 77 Road. We'll go through super quickly. If you pause the video, if you really want to see his stats. And they have Bad Stupor, who's another center back. This team is stacked. If you want to do career mode with them, you can pretty much sell a bunch of players, and you don't need to bring in anyone realistically. Or online, they're just super fun to play with. This is my favorite team in FIFA to play with, and I suggest using them. So guys, if you want to see any other teams, leave in the comments down below. And until next time, thanks for watching.